The manufacturers don't care. They're strictly building things and releasing things to satisfy an EPA requirement that is absolutely ridiculous. They don't care if it works or doesn't work. They just want it to go, look, we're doing the latest and greatest.
Welcome back to the Dirt Drive. I'm Trevor. Next to me is Patrick Starr.
Hello.
That was better than the one you did with Abe.
Thank you. I try really hard. Back to standard programming around here, I see.
Yeah. And there was Tom.
Yeah, everybody.
Yep,
And
I'm
Tim.
sitting here controlling the computer, being your Nadav
What?
or young Jamie.
Who?
Yeah, see, not everybody's going to get that reference there, Timothy.
That's fine; they don't have to.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm gonna Google shit.
It's
Yeah.
another Joe Rogan
He's the Googler.
podcast.
Google Googler.
Yeah. The laptop kid.
Yeah.
The Moo Googler?
Yeah. Oh, that's an inside joke we can't say on air. Moogle guy fan.
Intern Tim.
Intern Tim. Yes, this was gonna be PJ's job, but I grabbed the computer before he did.
Yeah.
That is your computer, too.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Also that.
Good point.
And I'm not sure if PJ
Don't
wants
open
to
up
touch
that
it.
history.
No. It's a very sticky keyboard.
No porn on this computer. this computer is strictly work.
I saw
Sure.
LimeWire on there. Don't lie.
LimeWire.
LimeWire.
uses
What is it?
LimeWire?
2012.
Hey, you never know.
LimeWire's older than that, buddy. Hate to break it to you.
That's when I was.
Napster.
That's when I was using LimeWire, opposed to you old fucks.
Whoa.
It was way before that.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Was he the Napster?
I don't even know if LimeWire was still around in 2012 at that point.
Yeah, it might have been outlawed by then.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Either way.
So today we've got kind of a fun episode where we're just
all
going
fun.
to talk shit.
Like, we've never done that before.
Controversy!
Except
Thank
for
you,
not
PJ.
not really. We've witnessed the Easter Jeep Safari vehicles, the 2023 concepts, and we are unimpressed, and we're going to tell you why.
And
But
this
Jeep,
week-
send the check.
Yeah. No, I don't know. We
so-
don't need Jeeps.
We
money.
love you,
So
Jeep.
I actually had this. This is kind of related because it's with the anti-Jeep
Yeah.
Tangent 1.
show.
5
whatever.
minutes in.
I had this conversation with Mackenzie yesterday because we're considering buying a new vehicle, which is undisclosed to the regular people of the world, and we'll make that announcement at some point. But she was asking me about why I wouldn't want to buy a new Wrangler. And I think I figured out my not disgust, but my dislike.
You're poor. That's why you.
No.
Yep.
It's not even
there it
that.
is. There it is.
No, it's not even that.
Oh, no, it's that.
It's that I see Jeep as a utility vehicle that's trying to be luxury and it's not working.
Yes.
I can't see anything but like a CJ7 that's been polished.
Sure.
And it's like I don't see the luxury in it. And that's why I figured out why I hate Jeeps, because they try and be something they're not. They're trying to not be the heritage that they are. I guess with the Rubicon X, they're kind of going back to the ruggedness of utility
They're
vehicle.
kind of going back. I agree with you, and like we've beat it to death. Where like
anti-Jeep Jeep Club.
they're not doing what they could do, but the market also isn't demanding what we as the poor end of the enthusiast group want.
The fat
$300 Jeep.
Yeah.
Right. Like I think.
They're not building it for the same customers as they used to.
Right. Well, and I think a lot of that comes from the fact that they are so popular, and they are technically good at doing both.
Yeah.
Like, if you want something that you could drive Monday or Sunday through Friday down the highway to work, take the kids to school, and then on Saturday go run some off-road rock trails
Grand Cherokee.
and have it work 7 days a week, the Wrangler is great for that. However,
It does nothing good. It does everything decent.
no, it does nothing perfect. It does everything good. Because they are good. They're not bad on the road. They're just not as good as, say, a 4Runner. But where the 4Runner lacks, the Jeep makes up. Where the Jeep lacks, the 4Runner makes up. So it all depends on what you want to do with it. And if you really, truly want a weekend warrior that you can, where maybe you only have one parking spot at your apartment building or your condo, and you can't have a trail rig and a daily driver, the Wrangler can be both.
Yeah.
I don't think the Bronco and the 4Runner can compete
Off-road.
in the true weekend warrior category, where the Bronco and the 4Runner can be as good off road and still commute 7 days a week.
See, but
or
I
5 days a week.
think for what we see is people use them as commuters.
Right.
And for someone who's doing the typical 15,000 miles a year,
Yeah, but that's a choice. That's
it's
not
the
the
wrong.
vehicle's
Well, it's the
fault.
wrong vehicle.
I agree, but that's not the
Yeah, but
vehicle's fault.
That's also your personal opinion.
Right.
There's plenty of people who buy them and love driving them
No.
every single
No,
day.
nobody
that-
loves
that's
driving
not
a
true.
Jeep.
No, people love driving a Jeep because you can take the doors off and people wave at you.
That's fine.
I've never heard anybody go, I bought a Jeep for the fuel efficiency and I'm so happy with how good the gas
that's,
mileage
that's
is.
not what I
efficient-
said. I said
fuel
there's
efficiency
people
and
who
the
buy
ride
it
comfort.
and are perfectly happy driving it every single
Sure,
day of the week.
but
I'm not saying that that's what they bought it for. They just wanted a Wrangler and they love driving it, and that's fine.
100% agree with you, but those people are making the sacrifice because they want a Jeep
Yes.
for whatever reason. And Tim's right. They're not the best vehicle to drive
No.
to work
No,
every day.
not at
and
all.
home. They're not the most fuel efficient. They don't have the most cargo space.
Nope.
But nothing does the dual purpose toy and commuter as good as the Jeep.
Yeah, I think if you're the person with, like the 3 mile commute, Jeep's
Sure.
a perfect vehicle for you.
Yeah.
Take the doors off and run to work, but
Sure.
like, it's not like that. That's I've pinpointed my specific
Yeah.
hate.
It's the same reason, literally, out of the four of us, nobody daily drives a Jeep.
Yeah.
Right? Like we all understand and agree. I want my
PJ,
you still have a secondary vehicle,
your Jeep is your
you,
second.
you
Yeah,
drive
it's-
the Explorer as much as you drive the Jeep.
if not more.
Yes, I don't.
I drove the Jeep more than I have the Explorer the past 2 months.
That's fine, but
And the 6
which
months
one's more
before
comfortable
that,
and which one's more comfortable?
I mean, he's
Which
on
one's
lawn
quieter?
mowers.
Which one gets better gas mileage?
They're about the same.
Which one would you drive? Which one would you
With the
drive
windows
to
up on the
Florida?
Jeep, it's
Okay,
pretty
well,
quiet.
That's because you bought a Ford.
Which one would you drive to Florida?
Oh, the Jeep.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Which one would you drive to like Connecticut?
The Jeep.
The Jeep.
Which one would Lauren like to ride in to Florida?
Because I'll choose the Explorer. I'll choose the Explorer for you.
Yeah. The same reason we didn't take any of our own vehicles to Vegas.
I feel like Lauren would choose the Explorer, but she would also enjoy the road trip aspect of driving the Jeep to a.
Okay, so we're a bad
Different
example. However, I agree with Tim. And where Jeep as a manufacturer has fallen short, in my opinion, is what they're trying to do with the concept vehicles.
Yeah.
But-
They're still trying to do the luxury on the utility platform, but they're still not doing the luxury well.
I want to go that far because I feel like they're putting all their effort into the luxury instead of
Because that Grand Wagoneer is pretty luxurious.
like
So I'll
pretty
talk
minty.
about the Wrangler platform because their other vehicles are very nice, like
Sure.
the Grand Wagoneer. The
yeah. I mean,
Cherokee- or
outside of the one concept, everything's based on the Wrangler.
yeah.
But like, I think they could be doing so much more for the performance. Like, that's the one thing Ford did well with the Bronco from a spec perspective, where they thought about what would it take to make this better off road. A base Bronco is not going to be good off road.
No.
But you buy the Sasquatch, and like all of a sudden now you do have a pretty good weekend warrior that's also decent commuter. However, they still have a lot of the same issues that the Wrangler does as far as soft top noise, removable door noise, leaks, reliability, you know, all the same issues you have with a dual purpose vehicle. And I think Jeep does dual purpose better than anybody. But these where they fall short is the off-road side, where
Yeah.
they want to be these rugged utility vehicles, and it's like, no,
Yeah.
stop, like be a rugged utility vehicle. Don't.
I'm
give me
surprised
both.
with the competition that's been seen in like the specific competition market. Like Chevy has a Mint 400 truck. They've got rally trucks. They've
Yeah.
got Ford has stuff like Ram's breaking into it a little bit. Jeep is like still sitting on the sidelines because they're relying on that ridiculous cult following of
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
isn't
I
it? They changed the grill. Let me
Call
buy
it ridiculous all you want. It's working.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
working.
honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
and all I think Jeep isn't losing business. I think it's just bringing more people into the sport and the hobby.
Yeah.
It's really good what's happening. Honestly, like they're not maybe the research would show a little bit of market share lost, but I think it's.
They'll rebound back from it though. It's
I don't think it's significant enough for them to change.
It's not going to kill the brand.
Right, which is evident by the crap that past
This
years,
garbage that we see on the TV.
past years, the concepts have been so good, like good classic homages and like just really cool stuff, and like
These are so lame.
yeah. There's the only one is the Cherokee Chief.
Yeah.
And they ruined it by putting it on a 4xe.
Yeah, it's still on a regular platform.
Yeah. Well,
They got to keep up with the trend.
If you scroll down.
So we are on. Let's
we
reference what we're on. We're on carandriver.com
Yeah.
looking at these pictures, and that's where we're getting our information.
I guess we should go in order here and start with this monstrosity.
Abomination.
What the?
I don't understand
What
why
the
the
fuck
hell they
is
did the Halo fucking Warthog.
No, that looks more like they cut the front end of the JL off and then put a Hummer rear end on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, we're ergonomic.
And
It's sleek and cool looking.
Because that's an insult to the Halo Warthog. Just sit here and say that.
you
I
know
wouldn't call that a warthog.
what bothers me most is just
See how wrong I
the
am.
pure
I like the seats though.
the plaid. I do. I agree.
It
with
is
that.
kind of cool.
It
I
is
like
cool.
that.
It reminds me of like the '80s.
Yep.
Like sports car with the houndstooth stuff. Like the Volkswagen BMWs. Yeah.
Like-
That looks. I'm sorry. I'm with Tim. That's the Warthog.
That's the fucking Warthog.
That's the Warthog.
It's really not.
Look at the quarter panel.
Look at the quarter panel.
Look at the
You
quarter
got the
panel.
same door
It's-
shape.
It's a bit of a stretch.
It's the
No.
back half is a Warthog.
Yep. No, go back to the
stretch.
concept.
Nail on the head. The back half.
The roll
is-
bar. You can't tell me that's not inspired by
It's inspired by the Warthog, and
That
you know
is-
who inspired that was Hoonigan when they
Yeah.
built the fucking Warthog.
when they built a real Warthog. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I
the,
do-
the part I don't like mostly is what they're doing with the classic names. Like the Gladiator isn't a Gladiator. The Gladiator is the Scrambler. Why is this
Yeah,
called a
that's not a
Scrambler?
Scrambler.
This isn't a Scrambler.
Yeah.
Like they're
Scrambler's
just
longer.
slapping these names on things. Like no, build me a real Scrambler. Give me a two-door Gladiator. Wait, oh wait,
6 foot bed.
They've done that.
Yeah.
That was cool. They just run out of ideas. Is really what it's come
yeah,
down to.
the Jeep has fallen back
Yeah.
on being lazy.
Yeah.
Are those
and-
Rocktrix wheels?
No, they're definitely
If
Jeep
anything,
wheels.
they're foreplay.
Oh yeah, shout out Rocktrix.
Well, yeah, they might be Rocktrix. They're similar.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
I'm still learning how to do this. Oh look, a
Oh,
Prius.
Prius.
That's a pretty cool hood.
Have you seen the slammed Prius? This is way off topic.
No.
I saw a
Here we
rendering
go.
for a slammed
No.
Prius.
This is an off-road
and it was
podcast,
fucking
Tim.
delicious.
No,
Oh, dude, it was so.
Yes. We'll come back to that.
Scrolling.
We're gonna
I'm with
edit.
PJ though. I like that hood.
See-through hood.
Yeah.
Ben Dunn. Corvette,
No, I-
Corvette ZR1.
Yeah.
I know,
I know,
but it's never
that-
been done on a Jeep.
Still cool.
Yeah.
The only
Is
reason
it
they
making the
did
vehicle? No.
The only
No.
reason they did it is because it's a 392.
Yeah.
If they were thinking about heritage, they would have done a shaker.
I was gonna say
the
if they did a
392.
shaker hood on a
'Cause that would be
392,
Because that's
Fucking
cool Chrysler
dope.
stuff.
Ugh.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they would have gone back to classic colors. That like instead of inventing this new ugly ass green.
Like there's
What's
cool,
the vents on the fender? Like,
it's for brake duct cooling, but they're in the wrong spot for that.
the brakes are all the way on the ground.
It's horsepower. It's like a sticker.
First purse.
purse.
But
Can we
like-
talk about that front bumper for a
front
second
bumper?
too?
What front
Yeah.
bumper?
See,
Yeah.
that's
That looks like, you know how you take the front bumper and everything off of a TJ?
yeah.
That's
That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
underneath.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a front bumper.
100%.
yeah. And like I'm pretty sure that's still the stock
I like all of
18
the
gauge. No, it's the stock 18 gauge sway
Yeah.
bar
Oh,
fucking skid plate.
Oh yeah, that definitely is.
and all the
Did they do anything right this year?
Wait.
all the wires and everything
wait.
hanging out.
I was gonna say zoom in on that wheel well for me. What's the big no that they're missing?
it looks like
Fender
steering
wells.
There's no steering wheel. There's no fender wells.
Yeah,
That's one way to fry your tip 'em.
yeah.
As
It's not going very far.
clearly.
Did they do
just-
anything right this year?
I don't know if I'd say right. Just there are
well,
things
Tom's
I hate
favorite
less.
is next.
Do
so
they
if
have
you
a close up
scroll
on
down-
the trail rated badge at all? It looks like a
No, they
Lamborghini
didn't want
logo.
any up close pictures.
No. 10 feet,
See-
10 miles an hour.
cool body?
Cool wheels.
But again, fucking half. I'm sorry, it's half
That's
ass.
a
Oh no,
JL
I'm with
bumper.
you, 'cause-
So-
but that's
so
what
what's
kills
a
me,
stock
right?
JL
That's what
bumper?
kills me. Is you've got the awesome body.
We're doing radio. Which vehicle are we talking about now? You can't just start shouting.
Yes, we can.
The
That one is cool.
1978
Timothy.
Cherokee 4xe.
Yes.
Yeah, finished in yellow.
But like,
So we
great body,
we referenced
but
this earlier.
how shitty is that front bumper?
Yeah, they took a very nice Cherokee Chief body.
Banana yellow.
I mean, it's great. I love the 70s and the 80s.
Orange and red decal.
And they
They
clearly
got the hubcaps right.
They just dropped it onto a stock 4xe Rubicon
Yeah.
with the Hard Rock bumper.
Yep.
And like,
Which looks good.
it doesn't.
I think it looks
doesn't.
good with the
It's-
Hard Rock
it looks
bumper.
out of place.
Give me a chrome bumper
Yeah,
on
it
the
looks
front
out
end
of
of that
place.
thing, and
Right.
you're good.
Dude, honestly, the one that ruins it for me, if you wouldn't mind scrolling down to the interior.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh!
Goodness.
What the fuck?
It's
Yeah.
like drug rug, like
Like,
threw up.
You definitely don't want to be tripping inside of that thing.
I understand.
It's very vibrant.
The
That's
vibrancy
one
is
way of putting it.
that doesn't bother me. I understand the difficulty of taking a modern vehicle apart and putting it together in something it's not supposed to be.
They didn't do
But
that.
can we?
That's
but,
terrible.
like, can we
The orange.
That's horrible.
Can we change the steering wheel?
Something.
Like, there's something about a resto mod to me that should be more resto than mod.
That should have been like a wood,
And this is
a wood steering wheel with
Right.
chrome
right.
3-spoke.
Like, who cares if it has the buttons on the steering
Yeah.
wheel now? It's a concept vehicle, right? Like this
That's
is
half-assed.
it's just half-assed. They just
Change out the shifter.
I like the seats though.
yeah,
Cat skin.
right. The seats, the door panels, like they did all that work to the body to customize it.
And it's
Match-
like JL dash.
yeah,
Yeah, how lazy we can. How lazy we can get. Let's just drop it on there.
yeah.
Again,
Does that
Jeep not having to put in work
Hold
because
on.
of their cult following.
Right.
zoom in on the oh shit handle? Does that still say Wrangler?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good find, PJ.
I saw the W out of the corner of my eye and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Cherokee.
Hold on. Scroll down a little bit. Mixing old and new inside the Cherokee concept, Jeep continues the brightly colored theme, but retrofits interior bits from the modern Wrangler. That's not a retrofit.
Those also aren't bits.
I mean,
They just-
it's the entire thing.
They just
They
left
just-
the whole
yeah.
interior in there.
And I get it. Like 90% of that is necessary to make the Jeep function. I totally get it. But if these are just press concept vehicles,
It's
give me the
covered in-
locker switch, give me the shifter, give me the screen.
They went
Like-
as far to do the pivot windows and the
Yeah.
roll bars,
Yep.
Yeah.
but they couldn't do anything with the dash.
Nope.
Well, it's covered in handsome brown leather.
But that's the thing. They didn't, it's just still the black plastic.
I know.
They didn't even wrap the black plastic to
Oh,
match the
no,
leather.
that's why I love that last sentence, because it says covered in handsome brown leather.
But they could have covered the dash in handsome brown leather to make it match at least. Like the color doesn't even match.
Well, see, which is what makes the, like, besides the color concept, like, I get what they're doing, but that black in there, even if they had just made the plastic brown, like
Right.
if it was just brown plastic,
Yeah.
Changed out the
you know,
shifter
You know
leather.
where you can get brown vinyl paint for
Everywhere.
your interior? AutoZone.
Yeah.
For like $8, they could have made that dash brown.
and I have a feeling that Mopar
Oh, we're not-
probably has
I'm
some
not
on
done
site.
with that yet. But it's like
They could have changed out the shifter
Like
leather
and
too.
for concept vehicles, it's supposed to be something unique.
right.
And
But
like,
that's what I'm saying,
different.
like, change
and
the
like,
shifter
and
out,
like,
like, make it
showing
look old
showing
school.
what the future of the brand is
Right.
going to look like.
Right.
I get it's a retro vehicle.
Right.
But
It's not even
that's
a manual.
that's like
Well,
barely a JK dash.
Right.
Like that's
Right.
They just ripped it out and put it in. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing to
Yep.
show where the brand's going.
yep.
I keep punching this. Jeep's fucking lazy.
I agree.
They're lazy.
I completely agree. And like again,
Don't
like,
buy one.
Totally a missed opportunity.
well,
right?
don't,
Like,
no,
buy the old one.
Buy them.
How
Buy the old
cool?
ones.
How cool would a plug-in hybrid Cherokee Chief be? Like that would be an awesome vehicle.
So this is kind of off the topic of Jeep concepts. Where the hell was the hybrid trucks? They went straight to from gas trucks to electric.
they tried that about 10 years ago and it failed, just like the electric trucks are going to fail.
Well, just like, but like, where are the concepts? Why did we jump from one to the other? The technology hasn't proven itself. Where's that concept?
EPA.
I understand that, but
but
the whole
But that's
whole
where it
electric
is.
thing failed 10 years ago. Like
And the
And
squirrel
it's-
with a
but-
thousand eyes.
like the shitty Leaf when it came out.
You're right, and that's just, in my opinion, furthers my point. The manufacturers don't care. They're strictly building things and releasing things to satisfy an EPA requirement that is absolutely ridiculous. They don't care if it works or doesn't work. They just want it to go, look, we're doing the latest and greatest.
So I will.
Enter the Ford Lightning.
I will give Jeep the credit of having a 4x4.
Hold on, PJ
they're
found
doing
something.
they're doing the concept before they're going full electric.
What did you find, PJ?
Just below the AC and above
I think I
the
see
locker. What is that? Is that an old radio?
Is that old
that it?
CB?
Is that a cassette player?
8-track player?
Oh,
That might be an old 8-track.
Set it on fire.
So they put the effort in to make a fucking 8-track player.
I swear to God, if that 8-track player actually works and they didn't do any other work inside there, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's where they blew their budget. Making an 8-track player.
The visor's
Working
gonna
with their
piss me
18
off.
not making
speaker
it work. It was finding an 8-track to buy.
The visor's
That
kind of
still
pissed me off
works.
too.
Why? Because they're broken.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what?
Yeah,
You know
well,
what's playing on that
Welcome to
8-track?
Cherokee Chiefs.
Electric Avenue is playing on that 8-track right now.
Was Electric Avenue released in 78?
No, it's playing It's Electric. All of them are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
I will give Jeep the credit of doing a hybrid before
Sure.
they go full electric
Right.
with
Right.
a truck with
Right.
a body on frame chassis.
Yes.
They're going hybrid before they go full electric.
Yeah.
Which like shame on Chevy, shame on Ford.
Yeah.
Toyota's awesome because Toyota's not even fucking touching hybrids.
Well-
Toyota's like,
No, they're only doing hybrids.
no, they're not.
Don't
Do you know what a Prius
when,
is?
when is there where
Yeah,
are
they,
the
they
hybrid,
kind of invented.
Do you
that.
know what a
No,
Prius
where are
is?
their hybrid trucks? They're not
No.
doing it.
No,
They're not
yeah,
doing
from a
hybrid,
truck standpoint,
They're
yeah,
not doing
yeah.
hybrids. They're not doing
Yes,
electrics.
yes, because they understand. Like again, this goes to my point where it is the American car companies that are focusing on appeasing the public and marketing and building technology, which is great. Like it's giving us great tech for regular cars, but nobody is talking about what we're actually going to do to solve the problem of fossil fuels and emissions and everything else. We're just playing these ridiculous games of look at this cool new battery I made, and it's like, no, that doesn't solve our problem. That
Makes
makes
it
our
worse.
problem worse.
Yeah, and it doesn't solve the like the efficiency of yes, I don't pay any money in gas, but like I got to stop every 45 minutes and charge
For an hour.
45 minutes.
Yeah,
Like it's not
yeah, it's like
they need to when it comes to concepts, they need to prove the concept before they actually start building something.
and that's like.
But also that goes back to Jeep because they're not proving a concept anywhere in these vehicles. They're just building ridiculous shit
Right.
that doesn't do anything.
Well, yeah, and I think historically true concept vehicles were a design aspect,
Yeah.
more so than a function aspect. Which again, I go back to it's a concept vehicle. I don't care if the navigation and cruise control works, but the so just cut it out of the dash.
Again, with the crappy
Stock bumper and the
stock.
blue tow hooks.
Yeah.
That's a mesh rear tailgate.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Why?
Because we can.
Desert.
But also in the idea if they're designing for style and the future of the look of the brand, why are they like they changed the grill?
Right.
They changed the JL grill and made it
Well,
Fiat-y.
Sure, because the Colt, if they don't keep the 7 slots, world's gonna freak out. What'd you find?
That's a bottle opener right next to the
Yes,
license
it
plate.
is.
Yeah.
Yes, it
That's
is.
awesome.
All right.
That's also a spare tire in there.
But yeah, so we've had the JL for 5 years now,
6.
Yep.
6 years now.
2018 officially, yeah.
Are they going to do the 12 years of JL before they change it again?
Probably. I mean, the 24s are gonna have a facelift where they
Do nothing.
tweaked the grill,
Yeah, they made the black.
i.e., they made it smaller and painted it black.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the interior a little bit.
Yeah,
I
it's
see a front grill and I want to paint it.
Wait.
black.
Scroll up in front of that A pillar.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's a plug.
It's the plug-in. Again, phoned it in. Took a stock OEM part.
I could have made it chrome.
Yeah, I'm with you. This is what I'm talking about. I get it. I love the fact that they even do this. Like that they build 7 vehicles. I'd rather them see them do 2 and make them freaking awesome.
Also, what is that logo, by the way?
I'm afraid to even find out.
It looks just...
It's dumb. Scroll past
I
it.
see a
Something
skull.
70s.
That's
So
about it.
to the Magneto, which is the exact same thing as the Scrambler, just
Again,
electric.
Yeah, it's
electric.
different color, and it's got a full,
Boogie, woogie,
full
woogie.
EV platform. Like, cool. That's one. Check. Done. You now do something else for the rest of them.
Is
Not
that-
paint it green and put the V8 in? Like all they did was make the opposite of it, but they made it out of the same vehicle.
Is that a solar panel or a sunroof?
No, that's a sunroof.
It's probably a solar
Yeah,
panel.
it's probably a sunroof.
It's probably a translucent solar panel.
All right, what else do we have?
It's
So dumb.
Oh, wait.
What?
It's a sunroof.
So they put the bikini top on to give you shade, but then they cut a hole in it and made it clear, so it roasts you like you're in a
It's
greenhouse.
tinted.
Yeah, I was not done with that yet, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm a shitty Googler.
Scroll back up.
But like the Magneto thing is great. Like I love the fact that they're like this is a concept vehicle. This is a full EV
Should've made it
platform. This
purple.
doesn't really exist, right?
Should've made it
it's,
purple.
It's different. However, they're on version 3.0.
So,
They're just recycling old ideas.
speaking
still
of
purple.
speaking of full EV platforms, they're building one that's going to release in 2025. Where the fuck was that? It's called the Recon, and it's actually pretty cool.
Agree.
I think it's a pretty cool vehicle. It's EV, full EV, so it's independent front and rear, which it's going to have to be because that's just how EV motors work to be most efficient. But they could have brought that.
Yeah.
They could have done anything. Yeah. But instead, they're relying on this cult fucking following that loves the Wranglers, and they're just putting a Wrangler face on garbage.
Visually, the
first
Magneto
sentence
is slightly different than before.
Yeah. No, it's the same.
Slightly.
It's the same fucking thing that was at SEMA
It's the
2
same
years in a
color
row.
scheme. They changed the sticker. That's the visual difference. They put 3.0 instead of 2.0.
And it's got fender vents.
The paint job has also been revised to include red accents.
Where?
This week, we'd like to thank our partner over at Rocktrix Wheels. Rocktrix has been independently manufacturing parts and accessories for the off-road industry for well over 10 years. Rocktrix offers the best, high-quality, high-strength aluminum wheels for all your off-road needs. You can use Dirt Drive, that's Dirt Drive, for 5% off your entire order on the website. You can find their website linked in today's show notes. Thank you, Rocktrix, for supporting today's show, and thanks to all of our listeners for supporting companies that support us. One of the weakest points of the modern Jeep is its driveshaft. We've teamed up with Adam's Driveshaft to make sure every one of our listeners can get a high-quality, heavy-duty driveshaft. They have over 20 years' experience building replacement and custom drive lines for a variety of applications. It's the only driveshaft we recommend and sell at DirtNerds Motors. Use code DIRTDRIVE for 15% off your order.
That red looks an awful lot like blue.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't talk. This one's cool.
Go up.
All right.
So this is
Wait,
actually the
PJ
one
wasn't
cool.
done with the Magneto.
I want to see if they actually say anything about that sunroof.
Oh, we need to read. The Overland, though, the Grand Wagoneer Overland, is... Do your reading, PJ. I'm going to talk about other stuff so it's not dead radio. The Overland is actually cool.
Well, and
because...
what makes it cool is it's the actual vehicle.
Yes, and they're
Yes.
proving a concept
Right.
that this is an off-road vehicle. It's a luxury vehicle that's been turned off-road, not an off-road vehicle that's been turned luxury. Rooftop tent, no snorkel, thank God.
So, yeah.
Hidden winch,
Cowl intake.
cowl intake, that's fine. Hidden winch, I love a hidden winch.
Yeah.
The more I'm looking into vehicles. I just sold my truck, so I'm obviously in the
Overlanding?
market for buying a new vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'm looking
Chunky.
at overlanding more.
Like
the more
other
that
farming
you can
parking
hide a
lots.
winch in the stock body cladding,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm with
Especially when it's a good looking vehicle like the Grand Wagoneer.
you. Yeah.
It's hidden well. The tow hooks look good. You got the metal the metal fairing underneath it.
Yep.
The flush lights in the roof.
Yep.
I love how aggressive those tires make that vehicle look. Because
looks good.
when you see it out on the road, like when you see it out in the wild,
It's a
especially
Tahoe.
here in Loudoun
Yeah, it's a
County, and it's
Yukon.
got its
Yeah.
street tires on there, you're like, all right, cool. It's another Suburban, it's a Tahoe, whatever. You throw some aggressively like that. Those tires alone, besides the winch, completely change how you look at that vehicle.
So that's a crazy thing is because a level and all-terrain tires will change the look of any vehicle.
Right.
And make it look good.
And that was my biggest complaint about this when it came out. They teased it, right? Oh, we're bringing back a classic badge, the Grand Wagoneer. It's going to be all about adventure and Jeep heritage and
you know,
blah,
it's
blah,
about
blah.
hauling your kids to karate.
Yeah, and then it came out, and it was like, look
Soccer.
at these heated, ventilated seats and
Muay Thai.
this
We're allowed to
87-inch screen that wraps from the driver's side to the passenger side. And now, like, they come out with this, and I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
This
it's
is
what we
this is a
wanted.
Wagoneer.
Look, it's a Jeep.
This is a
and
Wagoneer.
the coolest thing about this,
The lights.
which is low key,
Diodes.
it has the new twin turbo straight six in it.
Yeah.
That's an.
See,
I forgot about that.
Right.
That's cool. But
Right.
nobody's going to look at this. Nobody's
And
going to
think,
look at this.
oh,
and
new
think,
motor.
New motor.
Right.
That would be a great thing
Yes.
to put in a Wrangler platform because old nerds like us, straight six in a Wrangler.
Like the Scrambler, right?
Also-
what is the Scrambler? The Scrambler was a Wrangler with a long bed pickup on it. Okay, so let's make a long bed Wrangler. Oh, hey, it used to have the old straight six. Let's put the new straight six in it. Give it some classic styling that's also got a modern touch, and you have a new Scrambler. Not
And some Turbskis.
So this sentence alone, and we talk about this a lot at the shop, how the 35 has become such a standard tire. This is a great sentence. That's because Jeep designed this concept for overlanding, which should be evident by its chunky 35-inch tires.
You can't blame Jeep for that.
No.
This is car and driver.
No.
They don't do off-road things.
It's more I'm laughing at the fact that they're looking at this like, oh, it's got 35s. That's perfect for overlanding. Like
They are.
35s are so normal now that it's just like, oh, that's not for off-roading. It's for overlanding because it's only got 35s on it.
So
off-roading is overlanding, and overlanding is off-roading.
yeah.
I think it's a square rectangle situation.
No.
No, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's a box inside of another box.
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. Off-roading
I'm
is
just
the
a
rectangle.
dude playing another dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 35s are still a great size
I mean,
tire.
they're-
Like
No. The
They're
35s
stock
are,
on the Rubicon.
yeah, the 35s are great. It's-
finally, they're finally stock on the
Well,
Rubicons.
we'll get to that. That's coming.
yeah.
We're getting there.
God damn. God damn.
It's just funny to watch the evolution of these things.
Rooftop tent.
Oh, this is the one we looked at the other day.
We've been looking at this.
No. The tent?
No, it's the whole vehicle.
Yeah, so Sean brought that tent up the other day
This
when he was
specific tent?
Yeah. So when we were
Skyloft?
when we were showing him the skinny guy
Scroll down. Yeah.
and we were talking about the price of the skinny guy, he's like, "Oh yeah, you got to see this rooftop tent." And he
Skyloft.
pulled that one up. He goes, "I'd rather get the skinny guy for
yeah.
15 than get this for 12."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it says right there, it's climate controlled, sleep two people.
Yep.
But yeah, it's still a tent
Yeah.
on top of
So-
your vehicle.
Yeah, does it have
that
a
is one cool
kitchenette?
thing.
No.
So at the NADA show that I went to,
Nada.
Iron Man 4x4 was there,
Right.
and they were marketing rooftop tents to dealers. So I do see this stuff.
Oh,
like
100%.
this is a great concept. I do see
Yeah.
this
Oh,
stuff, which
100%.
sucks for the small guy. Like if they start putting rooftop tents and other
Nah,
stuff,
not really.
Can I point out this minute detail about this?
I mean, you've been doing it
Tent?
for everything else so far,
looks
so
like it's
continue.
hard-sided.
No, that looks like a little giant ladder.
It does. Also,
Yep.
it is hard-sided.
But-
wait, where do you see the ladder? I don't even see
No.
the
It's
ladder.
The tent itself.
it looks
Turn-
Yeah.
Also, that is a hard-sided
but
tent.
this is a
Yeah.
cool proof of concept because
100%.
dealers want to start
window, too.
bringing in
Yes.
That's cool.
the
Well, but
aftermarket into the dealership.
That's not a new
12
concept.
grand.
Probably a pain in the ass to replace.
12 grand.
It looks like it bolts to some custom roof rack.
Yeah.
Like just like any other tent will.
No,
But yeah,
the windows.
oh yeah, those are definitely paid. And they guarantee they scratch easily.
Here's I understand where you're going with that, but there's still so many people out there that want to build it themselves that I mean
But
it's,
if you can pick a vehicle off the lot, go to the parts department and be like, this is what I want to have put on this vehicle, and have it done in house. That's a great concept.
So-
you want to get your worn winch put on at the dealership because you want to
Yeah.
finance it into your vehicle.
Sure.
You want to get these wheels. You want to finance it into your vehicle. The rooftop tent. That's a cool concept
biggest-
that we haven't seen yet from the dealers.
We have.
Yeah.
Restyling and upfitting is not a new thing. Look at Rocky
Yes.
Ridge and Hawk and all these other companies that you can buy a
But I'm
lifted,
talking about
customized truck or something off the.
Specifically in the dealership, though.
Those
dealerships
are
won't be around for
dealerships.
much longer.
Well, they're upfitted. They're upfitted by someone else and sent to the dealers.
Right. But that's the thing is dealerships are realizing they can do it themselves. However, I don't think it will catch on because the dealerships don't want to deal with it.
because they have to
because-
warranty all that crap.
Right. They now have to warranty all these aftermarket parts. It's a pain in the ass for them.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, when you do buy like an upfit or a restyled truck or car or something now, you are getting some level of extended warranty through the builder, not necessarily
To the manufacturer, the manufacturer.
And like, I don't like this level of build is
you'd never see from a manufacturer.
You'll never see it from a manufacturer because of the cost. But the dealers also, this is super specialty. It's one thing to throw a 6-inch lift, wheels, tires, and seat covers into a Silverado and put it on the lot and go, look at this custom truck, right? This has to work. This is a function. There's suspension travel numbers involved. There's wheels and tire offset numbers involved. There's extra wiring involved. There's fabrication involved. Like, unless Jeep starts selling this Grand Wagoneer with a hidden winch ready, like, no dealership's going to put that together.
Do you see the Overland Grand Wagoneer without the rooftop tent and the light bar coming onto dealer lots in the next 2-3 years?
No. I see Jeep if
so you have the trail.
If people love this.
So Toyota did it with the Trail Hunter,
right?
Which is a produced vehicle now,
but it is bolt-on.
It's specialty ordered bolt-on parts.
It's an AEV Bison.
Yeah,
there's tons of companies doing it, but what I see is Jeep going, oh, people want an off-road Wagoneer. You will get a Trailhawk Grand Wagoneer. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't have one currently.
It's not going to look like that though.
No, it won't. It'll probably have 33s on it. It'll still have 22-inch rims. It won't have a
still going to be at stock height.
It'll have red accents, red tow hooks, and some skid plates.
Because it looks like it already has a red grill accent.
Yeah, it's got red grill accents.
Yeah.
So like,
but that is a cool vehicle. I do. 100%.
Oh yeah,
and I didn't know about
that is the highlight of it.
Yeah, that's the best of the bunch.
Group. Yeah,
I didn't know about the twin turbo V or inline six.
What the fuck?
But see, no.
So they're marketing this one. It looks like as
an overland
camper.
But that's like that. They put effort into that,
right?
Like, why couldn't they do that for the Cherokee tree?
Because
like they looked at that and went, "We're gonna."
Do you want to hear my shitty?
Oh, I know it's laziness. I know what the answer is. It's rhetorical.
They don't.
You
care.
say effort, but interior decorating is not effort.
No.
Do you want
to look at the layout?
They put thought into it.
Yeah. Look at
there's cohesiveness to the design.
My mom could have done a better job of that.
No, that's a pretty nice job.
Nothing against your mom, but that's a shaggin' wagon if I've ever seen one.
You want to hear my opinion?
Sure.
Is with the Grand Wagoneer why they put so much effort into it, because that's the future of the brand.
Agreed.
What?
Yeah.
To do staging?
Here, scroll down a little bit. Scroll down
Throw
a little bit.
pillows.
No, the SUV.
Because that's what my mom did.
No, down.
So they were lazy, lazy with the Wrangler. Wrangler concepts.
They don't need
because they don't need to.
They don't need to push Wrangler.
See, here's the thing, PJ. Would your mom thought of beanbags?
Yes.
Have you met her?
She ran a staging business.
But beanbags?
Yeah.
That's kind of a
yes.
On top of being a realtor.
I'll give her the throw pillows and the plush carpet.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys need to go to my parents'
would you
house
give her-
and you'll understand.
Would you do the succulents? Would you do the succulents?
Oh no!
You want to know where I got the live, laugh, leaf spring from?
The live, laugh,
succulent?
No. My mother.
First of all, succulents are a staple of interior designers.
Of any
low maintenance vegetation.
Yeah.
Those are just
If I had to
pillows,
if I had to guess,
a carpet, a box with a leather top, and then just plants.
you know,
this could be on HGTV.
you know where
white
PJ's
girl.
mom would have put it over the top.
No,
she would have.
millennial
She would have
soccer
lit the vanilla candle and hidden it somewhere so it smelled like chocolate chip
and
cookies.
then blow the whole thing down.
What are
Yankee candle.
what are the sticks you put in the oil? What the hell is that called?
Sticks.
What?
So it's like
You mean incense?
incense. Yes,
No, you
incense.
burn incense.
No.
No.
It's not hipsters.
That's what
There
it
is
would be.
incense
That's
where
hippies.
you put a wooden dowel into it and
Yeah.
it soaks it up.
That's
and
incense though.
Then it releases.
Yeah, I mean
it.
it's a type of incense.
Okay.
What you're thinking of also exists where people put them real close to the ceiling and they burn their house down. That's also incense.
I can see the HGTV commercial right now. Micah and Genevieve have an
No.
overall budget of
No.
$5.
They're looking to go overlanding for the first time.
Micah is
Their
a
budget is
cyclist.
$200,000.
Genevieve works from home and does succulent stuff.
And she volunteers at the food kitchen.
Yeah.
Our budget is $3 million. But you know why this wouldn't make it on HGTV? There's no shiplap.
Yeah.
No, shiplap's
Yeah.
out. Shiplap's out.
Shit, that's...
Shiplap is out.
Where's my backsplash?
Ah.
All right, what else we got?
Oh, the Wrangler Rubicon 4xe.
Hey, I'm
not a
pretty
concept car.
Pretty sure that was like
That's a production, right?
Yeah, that is. So a couple of
they make
these, a couple of these are the new production versions. Yeah, don't ask me why they're considered concepts. That's the new grill.
Purple.
See, that's the color that Magneto needed to be.
Yeah.
So,
you bums.
It's if you haven't seen the new Wrangler grill,
The fuck, G?
Bless
it's
you.
the Wrangler grill with like
The
Wangler.
the-
He's widowy hitting the gwitty on a Wangler grill.
It's the Wrangler grill with parentheses around the headlights, and
much,
inside the parentheses is black.
Yeah.
And then you're widowy hitting the
Widowy
gwitty.
hitting the Gwitty.
On a Rubicon
yeah,
Wangler.
Out in the desert.
They put an ill-equipped
Utah.
lift kit on it and took the windows out.
Yep. That's it. I think that's it.
Oh no,
Whoa,
the
the
pictures
Gladiator
didn't load.
Rubicon. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hell.
Pictures aren't loading.
Come on.
You gotta hit the old refresh there.
Yeah,
Refreshy.
No,
Oh, let's play the
internet.
game. Play the dinosaur game.
Wait, what?
So what other?
You never played the dinosaur
Yeah,
game?
yeah, it's a game.
Hit the space bar.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah, dude. You got, yeah.
Hit it.
So explain.
You never knew that?
Someone explain to our listeners.
Yeah.
So I lost internet on my computer.
All right, so for
and Tom's never seen.
yeah,
keeps
for anyone
going.
who doesn't know, when you get the no internet sign on Chrome and you see the little T-Rex, if you hit the space bar, it turns into a little game while you wait for your internet to
Shit.
come back that Tim sucks at.
I'm trying to get my internet back.
High score.
What
I
other-
score
My mind is
126.
How the fuck
blown.
did my phone die?
Dude, this is
Plugged
the
in.
shit we used to do in class. Like we used to intentionally
Yep.
disconnect our computers from the internet
Yep.
to play that game during class.
Wild. All right. Well,
Shit. What other cool concepts exist that aren't Jeep?
so the Gladiator Rubicon sideburn.
Yeah, yeah.
If you,
I'm working on it.
yeah,
Um,
you just connect
Not
to the
charging.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, bum.
exit out of the Halo tab.
Yeah.
Give me a
Get out of that tab.
Anyway, so the rest of them are And since we're waiting for the rest of the pictures to come
there we
up,
go, we're loading.
we can talk about the
Into the microphone, bud.
Sorry, we can talk about the actual production, the new production Rubicon, the Rubicon X that they're coming out with.
Okay.
That will kind of be like extreme. Right now we have the Rubicon Recon package.
Exorbitant amount of Wrangler.
Jesus Christ.
We're back. But yeah, the new Rubicon X is cool.
However,
Okay, scroll down.
they're to the point we're making
Bless
earlier.
me.
That was disgusting.
The obvious disconnect. Are you good over there?
He's
You
dying.
Okay.
These concept vehicles just
It's bad. You're allergic to
Gets
garbage.
stuck in the throat.
it's like hay fever.
The disconnect from the market is they just
Wild?
put they checked every box and gave it cool off-road parts where they could make such a good factory rock crawler.
Well, and they know how to build heavy duty stuff because
Right, they're doing a full float axle now.
Because they're associated with heavy duty brands. We're having a conversation. Give us a second.
Oh my
He's
god.
talking about the sideburn. Scroll
No,
down.
I'm not. I'm
But
talking
yeah,
about the Rubicon X.
but they do heavy duty vehicles.
Right.
They do the Ram 2500, 3500, 4500.
Yeah.
They know how to do heavy duty stuff.
Dana builds their own axle swaps to go into these Jeeps. They are the OEM manufacturer.
He said duty.
Oh Jesus.
Side
That's
conversations,
Tim's
goddammit.
job.
Stop with the side conversations.
So what bothers me on the Rubicon X is it's all the luxury crap and all the off-road crap. Give me a Rubicon that doesn't have
Whoa.
luxury. I don't need luxury in my off-road vehicle.
What? No. No.
But yeah, so don't need luxury in your off-road vehicle. You're
Yeah.
right. But like I said, they're trying to mix both, and they're not doing
Right.
either well.
What
Right.
about the Ford JK with the
No,
portal
no, they're
axles
doing
from
them
here
well. They're just
a
not
few
doing
years
them
ago?
perfect.
I wouldn't even say that they're not doing them well.
That Wrangler Rubicon is still going to perform very well off road.
Yeah, but
There's nothing wrong with it.
But it's not. It's the same thing that they made in
Right.
2003.
Yeah, it's the yeah.
They
if it ain't
have
broke, don't fix it.
fix it because that's how you advance in the market.
Right. That's the thing is they're not doing anything different. They're just doing the same thing over and over again. They're putting relatively bolt-on parts onto what
that's a
already
lot of
exists.
purple.
Yeah,
was a lot of
they
purple.
have not changed the formula.
Oh, look,
Since
an avalanche.
2000.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said it.
They haven't changed the formula
That's a
since
terrible color
2003.
concept.
They said lockers,
Yep.
extra low range, we'll do this for 30 years.
Yeah.
And people will buy it because
So-
And they have continued to buy it.
Let's just take
that's
a
because people
four-door
are stupid, I think.
Gladiator.
Well, but
Put a plastic
you
bed on it.
you have to remember they're
Those are
going to
Crocs.
continue to do the thing that's making them money.
Correct. No,
So
you're
if
right.
nobody stops buying it, why are they going to sit there and go, let's change it? They're going to continue making it the way they've been making it because people
because-
keep buying
but
it.
because you want to innovate the market and you want to be a leader.
So,
But they clearly don't care about that because they
But that's
haven't
the
changed
problem.
it.
That's why we hate
I'm not
Jeep.
saying
That's-
it's not a problem. I'm just saying like they're not going to change until people stop buying the same thing
That's
over
not
and
true.
over and over. It's like Call of Duty.
No. All right. So, but based on your argument, then anything with the Raptor badge should be thrown out the window because they've done the Raptor before. However, every Raptor is significantly different than the previous Raptor.
Raptor R, yeah.
And like the Bronco Raptor is a well-engineered, well-built vehicle.
It's very, very different than
it
the
is
base model.
Right. It
And I'm
is
not
very
saying I
different.
don't take issue with it. I'm just saying from a business perspective for them,
I'm not telling them they have to stop building
they're
JL
just they're,
Rubicons.
they're just looking at it going, people keep buying it.
right, but they can. But just like the Bronco, people are buying the Bronco,
Mm-hmm.
and they only built a limited Bronco Raptor. Give me a 392
Oh, absolutely.
on Dana 60s, 2-door with a 5-to-1 transfer case, 513s, 37s from the factory,
yeah.
reservoir shocks, coilovers, long arm, all of that
Yes, they are
from the factory
yes.
on a limited
They are
production
losing
build.
out
But-
on
but
the limited
instead-
production aspect of their market.
Instead, they
Absolutely.
do a launch Gladiator that's a Rubicon that's
Right.
no different
Right.
than the
It's got-
Rubicon.
it's
just
got
an
different
extra.
wheels.
It's an extra $5,000.
And it's got different wheels and
wheels.
a different color badge.
yeah, and they only made what
Right.
3,100 of
And
them
they-
because of the area code of.
And the frustrating thing as the consumer is they all do like they have all of these packages that are just stickers. Give me an actual package. Give me an actual special edition. I don't care about an annual color. Right? Yeah, I get people are going to buy it.
Coming back from my mom's house yesterday, we passed the Jeep dealership.
The highlighter yellow,
Oh my god!
so bad in person. It's
Do
so
you know
bad.
how many they had? We counted. They had 16 lined up in highlighter orange.
I'd buy it.
Oh, they had fucking 16 of them. Look, we're
Well,
special.
The green.
We're special. We got the highlighter orange.
It's that color.
yeah, it's
It's that. It's,
and they did that piss baby blue, that shit baby blue.
I actually like the baby blue, but that's a different conversation. But yeah, it's like they do all these dumb limited edition runs that aren't different. Give me something that's actually different that pushes the market forward and makes other brands like Ford go, ooh, we need to step our game up. Like Ford, Toyota with the Trail Hunter, they're all pushing that limit of what is actually being put on the vehicle.
Like-
where Jeep is just going, we got springs and red shocks. Have a nice day. Oh, you want something different? Okay.
You want
Angry tailgate.
Yeah.
you want the mirrors to stay on the
Please-
vehicle?
Oh my God,
Please.
it is. The tailgate's got angry eyes. All right, back on topic with the concepts instead of me ranting about shittiness. Let's talk about the Gladiator Avalanche. Sideburn. As PJ pointed out, looks like they put Crocs
You know what?
on
What
it.
the fuck kind of grill is that?
Could you scroll down? This is perfect because you're calling it
Sideburn.
the Avalanche. There's a Chevy ad in between these
Oh,
two.
is there-
big,
You know why? Because we said Avalanche.
And it's listening.
It is car and driver though.
that's fun.
Yeah,
The eyebrow light bars.
I don't. What is this? What is the grill guard? Again,
So
let's
the
just
grill
leave the
guard
stock
is-
bumper on.
The grill guard is Jeep saw Chaos's grill,
It's got
and they
bunny
said,
ears.
"Oh, that's pretty cool."
It's got bunny ears.
And they splooged all over.
Plot
It does.
twist. Chaos built it.
They
like
splooged
this.
all over the front of it.
Those-
What else we got? Are we just gonna yell this whole episode?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Wait, can we go? Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold
What?
on.
Dude.
It still has the stock bumpers on it. Also, PJ is right. That tailgate's got angry eyes.
And like a half Rotopacks. You need half a gallon of gas.
What's strapped down on that little tier? Are those like water jugs?
They're just Pelican cases.
Pelican cases.
Because you're not overlanding if you don't have Pelican cases.
What? Is that the?
What?
Is that where you fill up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, that's the regular filler
gas
neck.
cap.
That's
Is that what is that made out of? Is that actually plastic?
It's like ABS plastic. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be complete trash.
what's with the mesh tailgate stuff?
It's a Molly panel.
They couldn't use aluminum because that's too expensive. and you can just extrude this.
And again,
they 3D printed it. Someone goes like
they probably
CAD,
did, yeah.
3D printed it.
I feel like
sanded
they
it down.
lifted the whole bed itself, and then they put that gaudy ass avalanche trim piece there just to cover up the
But it's
ugliness.
It's a ladder. Look at it.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, we could put this right here to cover up all the fucked upness."
The molly
Oh, let's just put steps, make it look like it's a ladder.
So my favorite thing about this
The departure.
is the color combination.
Same grill.
It is the same.
It is a
ugly
nice
ass
color
grill.
combination
Still has a stock bumper on it. Surprisingly,
I
weird.
do like that color combo.
with the Chaos grill guard.
Yeah, the blue, the gold rims, and I guess that's an orange.
It is
Those are
orange.
Rocktrix wheels.
Looks pretty good,
It does. It looks really good.
and they definitely knocked those off of Rocktrix for sure.
Shout out Rocktrix. So
The wheels backwards.
But see, like this, this I don't hate. I don't like it because it's a stock,
But it's functional.
it's bolt-on
That's-
parts. But
That's something that would look like it would roll off the dealership lot.
right.
Yes.
Right.
100%.
This looks upfit, right? It's got
Oh,
two
yeah.
doors.
100%.
Bushwhacker fender flares.
Yeah.
Literally. Widowy.
Widowy and the gritty.
Those might be the Gen Rights. They look a lot like the Gen Rights.
Those are just painted.
all right. That's
Oh, wait. No. The best part of any article, scroll down to the comments.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Go back up real quick before we get to the comments. Jeep says these flat fenders are the first to be legal in all 50 states. So Jeep is making their own flat fender now?
Jeep is disconnected from everyone.
Um,
Jeep doesn't listen to what their people say.
Also, like,
Jeep doesn't care about
there
you.
are
Literally-
definitely 50 state legal aftermarket
Yes.
flat fenders.
Yes.
Like I said,
meeting the OEM lighting requirements.
Jeep doesn't listen to the people that buy their vehicles. Jeep doesn't care about you.
Those are a little bit longer, or wider, I should say, than the Bushwhackers.
That's why they're legal.
Yep. It's like an extra 2 inches
Hold on.
longer.
I think that's enough of us
Go down to the
ranting.
comments.
We
Go
got-
down to the comments.
Look how dirty that fender was.
There's nothing good
Wait.
in here. It's just people bitching like we are. That's all it is. 74
I'm really
Cherokee.
digging the scrambler concept.
I'd-
Manufacturers need to offer smaller trucks that start with single. Dude, do you even realize what that is? It's got a fucking 392 cubic inch V8 in it.
Yeah.
That's not a small truck.
People are
It's
stupid.
on 37 inch tires. Go buy a
that it?
Maverick.
Why is it called the departure?
Because that sounds off roady.
Is it departing from anything that
It's
resembles a
departing
Wrangler?
from the paved road.
No, because departure angle. Some marketing intern spent weeks with that proposal.
Thinking of that.
Hours.
I spend more time.
Weeks.
I spend more time
Weeks.
ting of episodes.
They
names,
just watched
episode
YouTube
names than they
videos.
thought of
Yeah.
the names for these vehicles.
You know what? You know what would be an interesting concept, and not concept vehicle. They should let dumb redneck idiots like us
Fred and Dave.
and Fred and Dave run the marketing department for like a year, and just let like
We've
It
given
would,
them
it
more.
would be nothing but like
that's true.
Willie's
We're kind of
Jeeps?
running their marketing. program
We've
for
given them
free
more
right now.
ideas in the last 40 minutes.
Just thinking about the non-off-road people who would go and buy these off a lot makes
Yes.
me think of that Family Guy bit where Meg buys a Wrangler.
Yeah.
Oh, my
and she-
balls!
and she goes off the road, and Peter's just sitting there going, "There was so much more road. We could have stayed on the road."
But yeah, what did, they didn't get any. They didn't. I don't think they got anything done. They didn't
No.
impress the off-road enthusiast.
No, because again, the only truly good one was the Grand Wagoneer.
Yeah, and like previous years when they were like right before the Gladiator came out, they did like 3 different versions of the Gladiator. One was a 2-door. Like
Yeah, that was
they,
cool.
And then they did like the classic front end on one. Like they did actually cool stuff. They built the J10. Like they did cool builds that were legit builds and
But they're not-
usable.
This proves that
They just don't
the
care
JL is around to stay.
Yeah.
They're not working on anything right
Yep.
now. They're just
Right.
they're relying on their color changes, their annual color changes to sell
Basically.
vehicles.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
enough of us bitching, though.
Is
We're
it?
probably going to do it again next week
Yeah.
because that's what we do. I don't know why. I don't know. Anger seems to people seem to like anger. You guys know where to find us everywhere online at Dirt Nerds Off Road, at the Dirt Drive, Dirt Nerds Off Road on YouTube. Are we coming up with any new T-shirts, stickers, anything cool?
Yes.
Oh, we've got new logos coming out. Did
Yes.
those
Oh
come
yes,
Yeah, the dirt drive will have-
not yet, but they're
Updated, but
getting
yeah.
worked on right
in? Yeah,
now.
so we're doing a new Dirt Drive logo. We
Yep.
got, I guess, a
some swag to go with that.
Yep.
some swag to go with it. Going to be in our store. Hopefully, when this episode, not when this episode comes out. Hopefully, in a few weeks.
Yeah.
We'll keep everybody updated.
Thank you guys for listening. We'll keep you updated. And we will see you guys next week.
And
Are you enjoying this podcast? Do you want more ridiculousness from the Dirt Nerds? Check out DirtNerdsOffroad.com. It'll link to all of our social media, as well as our YouTube page, and you can pick up some sweet merch to help support the podcast and other adventures.